we cannot entertain in our minds what is going on when acts of violence happen, when acts of life being taken, where murders are happening and killings are happening, and we cannot compute it in our minds, in our hearts. It's sickening. And I know that being here this morning, on Monday morning, holding this space of love in my heart and knowing oneness as this love, that this love, as it is me, it is everywhere. And so I want to hold this in prayer. I want to hold this candle, this light, this flame of peace and love for each and every being on this planet right now. To know that there is a presence and a power that is the love that is always here guiding the way, even when we can't see it, even through this destruction that we see, where life is taken, where life is where those pass through the veil into the non-physical. It is sad and it is painful. And this prayer today, this treatment, is to know the love for each and every one, for each and every one that has been affected, for each and every family member, friend, for us right now who may not know those individuals and yet are feeling this sadness in our hearts, knowing that today is a new day and we see and know God in our hearts always. So join me here in prayer right now, affirmative prayer. Let's open our hearts and let's take a breath in, this breath of life. Let's be this breath, one with this breath, as I know that God is here right now. God, this power presence, the thing itself that is the foundation of everything. God is here as love and peace and joy and healing and vitality and abundance. God is here as the idea of all of life, streaming through, knowing itself and seeking to know itself in infinite ways. God is here shining its light through my heart. God is here and present, the love and the law. And as I speak my word, I know that I am activating this right now. As the idea of God, of life through God, materializes itself in this physical form. And yet I know there is no separation. The non-physical and the physical as one. And so I know, as I unite with this knowing, as I see the birds in the sky and the sea and the stars, as I know this planet Earth, Gaia, home to billions and billions of beings and creatures, that I know here that all is possible. And I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, as I open my heart and my mind to know surely that I am one, as this with this. I am that I am. This divine presence, this light, this love is me, seated in my heart, that the power that is the divine is in me too, as me and through me. And so I lift and open up to be this more fully, to be the love, to be the peace, to know that I am the ripple. It begins with me. I set forth this ripple as light, as love. I know the peace as I am it. And so I open up to being the greater demonstration of this peace. I dissolve all knowing of fear. Step by step, I move forwards in the right direction. Peace and love, abundance, vitality, and well-being. Being the steps that I take on this journey, this adventure. I know that for all human beings right now, that this peace and vitality prevail. That whatever may be seeming to happen in the world of form, that at the focal point there is peace, and this is everywhere. This point is everywhere, 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 everywhere. As I breathe this in, I know too that as you breathe this in, there is a recognition and a realization of deeper peace in our hearts right now. That for those of us that hear this and know this, are waking up to this realization and being this more for our lives. Where there is anger, where there is destruction, where there is uncertainty, where there is unfairness, where there is disease, where there is transition, peace is here too. Love is here too. So I know that as I go about my day, I place my focused awareness on this idea, on this knowing of peace, vitality, and oneness. That in through my heart, I reach out to each and every being that is in distress in any way. That this portal of love through me that is open, streaming through as a stream and a river of love that reaches others, because it is others, we are one. So as I lift and expand in my knowing of this love, I know that others do too, to the degree that they feel it. And I know that as you are here right now, you are drawn to these words, you are drawn to this prayer, you are drawn to this knowing as you know this in your heart. Waking up to this deeper realization of oneness, peace, vitality, and healing, revealing love. So I stand in this knowing that for each and every individual on this planet, there is a deeper feeling and embodiment of peace. That together, as one, there are solutions. There are solutions that are coming forth for a new way of living, a new way of being, where individuals are treated with regard, with love, with honor, where each and every person on this planet is heard, and where that shadow work is revealed in safe and sacred ways. I know for the families and the friends of those who have transitioned and passed over the past few days, 2 days, that these people are blessed, that they are living in the light of love, that God is here too, as God is expressing in and as and through everything. There is no separation. So as I stand firm in my heart, I know that love is here. I know that this healing divine light, this presence and power, that I claim as love, that I know as love, that I see and be as love. I know that this is operating as me and through me and as each and every one of us right now. For any individual that is in pain or suffering, this love is here. And I know that as I turn to this knowing and become more aware of this in my consciousness, that others do too, as I claim this right now in this affirmative prayer, as these words that I speak into the law, which is God, the divine. I know that all is possible in God. And so I know that there is support, there is help, that there is a nurturing and a nourishment in human form and as the divine, as God speaks through, healing the way, revealing the way for those that may be suffering right now. I know that there are answers, there are solutions. Some are immediate, some are longer term, and yet I call them all into the now, knowing there is only now and seeing this done. And as I speak my word with gratitude for this demonstration, I set it free. Yes, I set it free, knowing that these words are spoken into the law as the love, and that this law is always saying yes. It says yes now, as it always does, now to this. And so as I know this, and I feel this with conviction and faith in my heart, I set it free. God is all there is. God is expressed as love. And so it is. And so it is. And so we enter this day in the knowing that solutions are here, that healing and revealing is here. We hold our hearts open, our minds open for all individuals that are journeying this experience right now of life. For there is suffering that shows up in so many ways. Sometimes it's expressed in ways that we cannot imagine. So we hold this love, this peace and forgiveness, and we open up to knowing that God is always here, guiding the way as we listen and let God in and through. So good morning to you and blessings. Good morning, Reverend Raoul. And I will be back here later on today with the Cosmic Prayer, and other shows are here on the network. So stay tuned in. We have Practicing Infinite Possibilities, which is always a beautiful, beautiful broadcast, and Bonnie Gonzalez with Your Doula for Grief later on in the day, which is an amazing broadcast, and I'm sure will be very, very impactful for right now. I am holding my heart open and my mind open, and knowing that love is here and love is the way. Blessings to you.